Hi everyone, it's Russian Girl. We just arrived to the most beautiful ice skating rink in Russia that is located in the forest, and today I want to share with you how do we actually, Russians, live winter. So I will share with you what do we do to make these cold, long winter days brighter, and I will also share with you some interesting facts about winter in Russia. So if you're interested and if you want to enjoy this winter fairy tale with me, keep watching this video. We left our boots here and now we're gonna enter to the ice skating rink. Here are the special things from where you enter. There is ice skating rink. These are the machines for the tickets. To enter here, one ticket costs 1,200 rubles. It's unlimited time on ice skating rink and it's around like $15. You know, some people think that winter is something that we just endure in Russia. That's not quite true, because winter gives you a chance to try new activities that you can try only in winter, like ice skating, like snowboarding, like how you call it, the tubing. And also, winter creates a contrast. For example, it's cold outside, and then you arrive to your home and you feel this warm. I'm not talking about just temperature. I'm talking also about the warmth that you feel from inside, being in the circle of your beloved ones, just making a tea with lemon and honey or cacao with marshmallows and enjoying this time together next to chimney. What we also do as a ritual, we put more candles, more lights in winter because you know to make your home cozy, and this what really helps living these long, dark, cold days. And this is something that you can feel in winter only, because I was trying to create the same atmosphere at home being in Ecuador. I was in Ecuador when in Russia it was winter with a lot of snow, cold weather, but in Ecuador it's tropical climate, it's plus 30 degrees Celsius, and I was putting candles, I was putting lights, I was making tea with lemon and cinnamon, but it didn't feel the same. It just didn't. That's why you need this contrast. You need cold weather outside to feel the warmth inside. Also, when I was living for some time and studying in Denmark they have this term hygge, and hygge means feeling cozy at home. This is also the way how they make their homes really, really nice inside. You know what I mean, right? So in Russia we have quite the same, but more in a Russian way. Oh, reindeers! Wow. Wow. The most important, not to fall down because of my husbandcito. I'm saying husbandcito because in English husband is a husband, or and in Spanish, for make it even kind of cuter, they make ito, like perro, perrito, esposo, esposito. But I use the English first and the Spanish last one. That's why I'm his husbandcito, I'm wifecita, he's darlingcito, and I'm darlingcita. I just noticed that many people think that in Russia it's cold all the year, so we don't have like warm days at all. But that's not correct. Actually, in Russia, in some regions on the south, even in winter there is no snow, or there are some regions where snow is rare. So you shouldn't think that all year in Russia is with snow. But for example, in Moscow and Saint Petersburg, two biggest cities in Russia, we have winter approximately from November until March, so it's around from 5 to 6 months per year. It's cold, and that's why for some people it can be a little heavy, to have this darkness and cold temperature half of the year. But in summer, situation changed. In summer, we swim in the lakes, we do sunbathing, we enjoy nature because there is no snow. In summer, we have around, here in St. Petersburg, we have around 20-25 degrees Celsius, and that is pretty warm. Also, St. Petersburg is the northmost city in the whole world with a population of more than 1 million people. And it actually means that St. Petersburg is very close to polar round, and that's why in winter we don't have much light. Our days are really dark. For example, the light starts from around 10 a.m. and just until 4 p.m. You can imagine just 6 hours with the natural light. But in summer, situation changes. In summer, we have this phenomenon called white nights, when all the day and all the night it's not getting dark, and that's why many tourists come to Russia, to St. Petersburg in particular, especially in summer. And for example, my husband makes tours for people all over the world to Russia with a personal, really cool program. A photo zone with Hagrid right in the middle of ice skating. Oh, look, there is something inside. Wait. Wow. A small picnic place. Winter in Russia is really beautiful, but it also can be a little difficult to tolerate, just because the winter days. My husband is a cameraman now, and he's almost falling down making this video for me. So this is really dark because the days with light are really short. The weather is cold, so this autumn winter season that lasts for 6 months, almost half of the year, it can be, again, as I said, difficult to tolerate, and that's why many people can feel low energy, can feel like that emotionally bad, and that is normal. But for this reason, yes, we do these winter activities that help you to help your body to generate dopamine, to feel happier. All these rituals that I already told you about, when we gather all together and have some tea together, warm up after a cold day outside, this really helps us to overcome these long dark days without sun, without, yes, we maybe some days we don't have, sometimes we don't have sun for weeks, and it's cold and it's dark. So this is how we Russians go through it. This is how we live it, creating our own rituals, doing activities, and just enjoying this time what we have.
Here.
Уважаемые гости, до заинтересованного конца остался 1 час. Убедительная просьба рассчитывать свое время. Спасибо за внимание.
I'm right on time. My husband already bought some churros for us. It's the best churros I've ever eaten. Ah. So, as you may see, winter in Russia is not just cold, it's actually the contrast, and you feel this warmth deeper having conversation next to the chimney with hot tea and homemade cookies. Personally, I cannot imagine myself living in the countries where you don't have the seasons. I cannot imagine myself living in a place where it's like summer all the year, because I really like winter. As I told you, I have my rituals that keep my energy high, and I stay positive in all the seasons. So thank you for sharing this moment with me. I hope you enjoyed this forest, this ice skating rink as much as I did, and I see you in the next videos. Bye.